Lavos is one of those frames where you're either absolutely in love with him or you just don't get it, and his new augment Lingering Transmutation is something that made me fall head over heels for the mad scientist all over again. But there's one major flaw in its wording or function that needs to be corrected by the devs. Transmutation Probe, his third ability, will reduce the cooldown of all of his other abilities by 1.5 seconds for each enemy hit by the probe that scales with efficiency, allowing you to spam out his other abilities with a little to no cooldown depending on how many enemies are hit by it. Normally, the probe will just go out in a straight line until it expires, but with the Lingering Transmutation augment, it will return to where Lavos cast it and remain active for its new duration, being 15 seconds baseline that scales with ability duration, and continues to pulse out its damage every second or so, reducing all of his cooldowns with every pulse and each enemy hit by each pulse. And yes, it can hit the same enemy multiple times for multiple cooldown reductions. Sadly, unlike how it's worded in the augment and would lead you to believe, it doesn't come back to where Lavos currently is or follows him, but as I mentioned, it goes back to where he cast it from, which does need to be clarified in the wording, or they need to change this function to work how people expect it to. When it's combined with its augment for Ophidian Bite, Swift Bite, you can basically continuously cast your heart's desire with no concerns to cooldowns as long as you place the Transmutation Probe properly, or utilize a grouping mechanic to force enemies into the probe's pulses. As always, mods are at the end, sub for more tips, and swing by my stream if you need any help.